Mike, want to tell people why we couldn't record this on Monday?
No, why couldn't we record this on Monday?
Why couldn't we record this on Monday?
Oh, because I was shitting diarrhea spewing out of my butthole while I was bent over the bathtub spewing vomit out of my mouth for over 24 hours because I thought I had food poisoning. There's been a shift. So what happened was I had
No, at the same time, right? You were doing it at the same time, right?
I was literally violently diarrhea with my head over the bathtub.
You know, if you spun around in a circle, you could have been a sparkler.
But plot twist. No. Hook up time with my.
Oh no.
I have.
Oh wait. Hello.
Messy.
We have nothing planned.
We have
Surprise!
First of all, hello. Welcome to MessyPod. We're not back.
We're not back.
We are not back. We're not back.
But Mac, first of all, can I tell you, I love you. It's been so nice not having to talk to you.
It's been great not having to do this podcast. No, we've been talking. We just haven't been doing this podcast. And it's been great not doing it. But we're not back. We're not fully back. We're still trying to figure out somebody else to do shit for us.
Yeah,
so we're not fully back, but we do have to redo an ad because literally, I think at the second to last episode of last year, the ad we put out was incorrect. And they told us that the day after we put out the final episode and told us we had to redo the ad. And I was like, well, we just put out our final episode. We'll try again in the new year. So we are specifically doing this is called the Makegood special because what we are doing right now is called a Makegood episode. So welcome to your first ever MessyPod Makegood special, an episode we don't
fucked up.
Sorry, we fucked up. Oops.
Anyway,
But your hookup time? What?
Hookup time. Blah, Mike. I had sex with a couple. Woo! That's it.
Congrats.
But here's the thing: I had sex with a couple, came home, then got sick, like directly after. So I thought I had food poisoning. I'm like, oh my god, I must have eaten something.
No, you probably did. You eat the ass? Did you eat ass?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
You probably had too much fecal. I mean, that's how you get food poisoning.
No, because here's the thing.
Here's the thing. What?
They also got a 24-hour food poisoning bug.
Oh, were y'all eating each other's ass?
Maybe.
It might have been too much fecal matter. Might have been too much fecal bacteria.
Were we eating shit?
Maybe. You might make someone probably wasn't fully clean, and y'all just got a bunch of fucking between each other, a bunch of fucking bacteria just swapping, and that can make you sick if it's too much.
Okay, who is eating more shit, me or the comment section on Twitter of the Real Friends of WeHo?
Oh my god! This episode we said we're going to list things we don't want to do, and one of the things I don't want to do is watch that show. So
I'm not watching. No, here's the thing. It's not because of the show, and it's not the show's fault. We did a little spotlight over on another podcast where we learned that it wasn't that show's fault that show lowered.
Yeah, it was just MTV being MTV.
Yeah, and I know, like, listen, I'm not going to be salty boots because I found out Aris and I interviewed for it.
The show?
Yeah.
And even the host, I feel like apparently a lot of people were interviewed for this show. The host too said he was interviewed for it. He said, Willem, you and Aris. I wasn't.
It was called the A-List. It was called the A-List.
Oh, okay. I did.
It wasn't even supposed to be on MTV.
Okay, I did. Okay, so that guy was right because one of the people on the show even came out saying the show was called a different name when I first signed up, and it was supposed to be on a different network, and then suddenly kept on changing last minute. Yeah, and then people in the comments were like, "No, he's just making it up. He's just making it up." And then I replied, "Like, well, me knowing my stories I've heard from MTV, that sounds 100% true."
You've heard me bitch and complain how many
times? I heard you and all your reality TV friends be like, "Yeah, this happened last minute." But yeah, reality TV is a very mess. It's never been put together in the first place.
Because I know they were interviewing a group of, they were interviewing me, Aris, the Gettys, Willem as like a group of people because we're all friends. Mm-hmm. Like, so we were talking blah blah blah, all these different things, And then when the show came out, I didn't even know it was the same show. I interviewed for it once, never heard anything. I was like, okay, it didn't happen. And then this happened, and I'm like, me and my housewife,
Yeah.
Stan. So I saw like real friend. I was like, ooh, the gay housewives. Listen, I'm not gonna shit on anything right off the back because, bitch, you know what that means? If it does well, I'll be on it. I
Hasn't
would
been
look.
doing well. I
I
haven't
do
heard anything
not
about
want
it.
to be on the first season of a show ever again. I want to be on a show that's already deemed good, so that if it's bad, I could say I didn't want to do it. That's fine. So like, I texted Todrick when it came out. I was like, "Oh, congrats, bitch!" Like, blah blah blah. I know everybody has like weird relationship with Todrick. Oh, right!
Oop,
Ah!
what?
Ah!
Oh no. Oh no.
Mosquito.
Oh. Ew, kill it. Kill it.
Why are there always bugs in this room?
Is it a
Last time
big
a stink bug fell on me. Where did it
it,
go?
is it a big one?
No, it's not a Millie Wonka kiss.
Oh, so it's a small one. The small ones are the ones that suck your blood. The small
No.
females, those females.
Oh wait, so
Those females. They be
if
sucking blood. Those females be sucking blood.
you know what, then it can stay because I haven't been sucked in a while. Um, no, but like, what was it saying?
The show about Todrick and all that stuff. You said people have
Oh
weird
yeah, yeah.
relationship with
I don't
Todrick.
think we
Like
have to do
I have no relationship with Todrick Hall. I
I know
just
you don't. Listen, I don't stand with everything Todrick's done. I've openly spoken out against things that Todrick's done, and don't mind saying it online or to his face, and I've said it all the time. That being said, I have a lot of friends who do fucked up shit. I'm a drug addict ex prostitute.
yes, you're a WeHo boy. Yes, we know.
Okay, I've done worse things. Like, I'm not a WeHo boy. I have to re-dye my hair pink, by the way. It's not blonde. I got a terrible haircut.
I'm not a WeHo boy. I gotta re-dye my hair.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Turning off that blurred background because it's stupid. I'm doing my. I didn't want you to see my room's a mess. I was doing laundry.
That's okay. Your room's always a mess.
So your mental state's always a mess.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Speaking of which, let's talk about that.
What?
So, so a lot of people know. I don't think you talk about it on the podcast. I took a break. I took a long ass break, and it was great. I fucking enjoyed my goddamn self. I'm actually very happy that we pushed back this episode to this month, and instead of me just trying to like push myself around the time I told myself I wasn't gonna push myself anymore. But it was good. It was actually
Yeah.
great being able to tell people I'm taking this time off, and everyone respected it for
Mhm.
the first time in like 4 years. I told people I'm taking a break, and people actually let me take a break. It was great. I felt great. I felt I could trust people again. I started reconnecting with people and talking to people outside of work and shit, and I just felt like a human being again. I didn't feel like a brand 24/7, and it was great having that moment for a good couple months. And now I'm back in it slowly.
Yeah, you came over the other night. We got stoned, ate a bunch of food.
Wait, pasta and cookies. Yes,
Bunch of food.
a bunch of food.
Bunch of food. Got stoned. And I love having you over at night because like when I get high, I'm just kind of like, I'm going to bed. And when I do, just let yourself out.
Yes, I just leave. I
Yeah.
literally leave every single time when you're tired. I'm like, okay, bye. Um,
Yeah.
it was
But no,
cute.
like
That
I think that's good
pasta,
for you.
that place you ordered from, the pasta was not that good.
I loved it.
Really, that spaghetti was hard as fuck.
I like that.
I was disappointed. Well, we're
What do you
built
like the
different.
runny?
No, I like it more soft. It was like very hard. It was like chewy as hell.
No, you're bougie.
I'm bougie.
You have too much. You're bougie for no reason. You gotta stop.
I am low key, dead ass. I've just been bougie my entire life, but I wasn't raised rich. I just make people think I was just because I how I act. But no, girl, I
Yeah.
was just. It was a slow climb. You know, my dad was just starting at his job when I was born, so I'm just bougie because I want to be. It's fun. It's funny. I enjoy it. I'm
Yeah,
bougie for the satire of it.
yeah. But I think I'm yeah, your break's been going well. Well, we said we were gonna do that in our last podcast.
Yeah.
I fully am in swing in a full-time job, which has made me busier than ever.
Yes, you're busier than ever. You're frustrating yourself a lot. I see that.
But I'm posting less, and I feel the need to post less. Because now I'm just posting because I like it, and I'm posting what I want, and which is just easy and natural and comfortable. Like I haven't posted. I posted last Tuesday. I'm gonna try to get a video out tomorrow. Then maybe I'll film a video with my mom this weekend. I'm gonna go back to 2 a week. I do like 2 a week. This past month, I haven't been
Two a
doing it.
week? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Mac. When I
Um,
start making enough money in one video to cover my rent, I will post less.
do you want? I just did an Avino deal with TikTok. You want to know how much I was paid for that TikTok?
A Vino deal?
Yeah, Avino.
How much were you paid for that TikTok?
$18,500 for a 1 minute. They wanted it 30 seconds originally, but I gave them 1 minute because I was like, how am I going to fit this in 30 fucking seconds? So if you guys see a random Avino ad with my face on it all over TikTok, just know a girl was paid.
See, this is my bullshit stuff because I talk to Sam all the time. TikTok is my biggest platform. I've never done one brand deal on TikTok.
Apparently, yeah, a lot of people are having troubles doing that. I just come from a really good management company that I have really good management I've been part of for years. So I think that's one of the reasons we have connections and shit.
There was a VPN that wanted me to do a brand deal. They wanted a dedicated video where I guaranteed them 46,000 views for $500.
Sorry, I just had to.
That was a visceral reaction.
Sorry, that just made me sick.
No, but like this is the thing. Like, listen, we're not being bougie and stuck up, and like, listen, any money is appreciated.
Yeah, no, I feel like we need to
It's also a business and knowing your worth.
People really like when we're very transparent about this stuff because the creator economy has exploded, and I feel like there's a lot more people who are like looking to be influencers, looking to be creators that do want that advice and that transparency from creators that have been doing it for a while. And I've been doing it for a decade, so.
I want these people to be better at it too, though, because you fucking idiots accepting these smaller deals are making it worse for the rest of us.
Are making it worse. That's the problem. It's been literally that's the problem with TikTok and how it blew up. It literally fucked up the entire dichotomy between brands and creators because for the longest time, for literally like a past decade, these brands have been trying so hard to take advantage of influencers and creators off of small deals, and for the longest time we've been fighting back against them and trying to help them and teach them how to like etiquetely approach a human being that has a fucking following. But now because of TikTok, I feel like they just found a way. They found a way to walk over people, and
because if we say no, they're gonna find some
they're gonna find someone else who doesn't know.
It's a great. They're like $500. I could buy a new Walkman. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, they're gonna find someone else who doesn't fully know. Like they can probably make more for their buck.
Yeah, and meanwhile, like, listen, $500 is a lot for some people. $500 won't pay for my health insurance. Okay, I got shit to pay for.
I just started my health insurance. My bank account is yelling at me.
Please, you can afford it. How much? Wait. So you got your health insurance? Matt got a credit card, everybody.
I got a credit card too. Yes, I need to get a business credit card next before I pay for my flights to Japan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm making moves. I'm becoming an adult. I'm planning on getting my license this year.
Can I teach Mac, please?
No.
Mac, let me teach you how to drive.
No, we're not doing that.
Mac,
we are not doing that.
You could be Tana, and I could be David Dobrik.
Did they teach us how to drive?
Look it up. David Dobrik taught Tana Mojo how to drive.
Oh my god!
So Mac, you and I, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go to the desert, and we're gonna go on a little spinny spin.
Just do donuts in the desert.
Yes! No, I just want to give you free range to go. Ah! We're gonna rent a car, and we're gonna go wild, baby.
Go wild.
Let me how to drive. I want to be the drunk aunt in the passenger seat.
Maybe low key. Honestly, I feel like you'd be more chill with it than my parents were when they tried to teach me how to drive when I was 16. They were the worst.
I think that would be good. I think that would be hysterical, and I think it would just be fun. I think it's good for you. Look at you. Look at you doing things. Mac does things.
I'm trying to be an adult. I'm 26 now. I need to stop being like, that was my problem. I told you that at the end of last year. Like for the longest time, I've just been like scared to be a bother or scared to be a burden. Always been like, I don't want to do much. I'm just little Mac. And now I'm realizing I'm a 26-year-old big ass black man. I don't need to be afraid of anything.
Yeah, with your own bungalow,
except for the police. Except for the police.
Bank account that makes full blown employees quiver. Are you kidding me? And you want to be all? You're an empire, you stupid fuck.
I'm an
Yeah.
empire. No.
Oh my God. I wish parodies were still a thing. Can you imagine if we had the time, if we made a parody of Real Friends of WeHo? Who would we cast? It's you and me.
I
A
mean, we
Reese.
can still do. We can do like TikToks of them. We can do TikTok parodies, a TikTok series.
What are we gonna do?
But no,
Both
that's
of
that's
us,
that's free promotion for them though.
yeah.
We don't
But
even
both
get
of us
that.
also, damn well, full parodies. You and I put probably the least into filming and then just edit the house down.
Edit the house down, boots, mama.
Yes, I have
Girl,
gotten
my talent is behind a computer, girl, not in front of a camera.
yes, yes. Mac, I used to remember in the beginning we used to like at least walk around a room. Now
Yes. Now I
I
sit
set up
down.
a table. I set up a table right behind me. The lights never go away. I set up a table right there. I filmed 3 videos, and then it goes back in the dark for the next 3 weeks.
And I sit on the floor and I do not get up. Girl, that's too much
Let's
work.
not forget this
Why?
podcast started on a box.
This fucking started on the box. We were sitting on the floor in my office. I was cute. But yeah, I like how we were talking about Friends of WeHo, and then we just like tangented away from that completely.
That's what it is. Also, can we talk about we did that we did a podcast collaboration with this On the Rocks podcast, and I warned him that we were going to tangent. And the thing is, he
Hmm.
brought out a list.
Yes,
He
he
brought
was
out a
prepared.
list, and he
He was
wanted to
prepared.
stick to a list with us.
Yes.
And he kept bringing it back because I was like, we're going to keep doing this. This is our
Yes, this
podcast.
is what we do.
Guys, we
Yes.
sat on a meeting. Mac, just do your reaction. We sat on a meeting, and this guy goes, "So what is your podcast?" And me and Mac went,
Uh We're like, about that. It's just, two guys hanging out.
"I
Hanging
would
out with
love."
your best buddy. No,
We do need some kind of structure though, because I think
we
that's our
do.
fault when we pitch to the network.
Here's the
Let's
thing, Mike. We have talked over and over again about needing a structure, but neither of us step it up to make a structure. We both bring it up as an idea, and we're kind of like,
okay. Okay.
afterward.
We should make it very simple because it could be real simple.
Mhm.
Let's open it up. We'll open up in the
But
comments.
the thing is, his structure. I mean, his idea of a structure is like what we do. We don't write everything down and then we tangent too much. But we do have a structure. We just don't fully follow it like concrete. And I think that's what we need to start doing is being more concrete, and we just start whipping each other back into our structure. But
Yeah, and it's kind of like he's like, you guys, you need a thing, and our thing is you and me talking. Like that's what I enjoy about it. When we've tried to do interview
we try to
podcasts,
do interview podcasts.
it doesn't work.
I mean,
We
some of them did well. It
we
depends on the
yeah,
person, I
we
think.
tried to react to movies and episodes, and then we get bored.
Let me get bored.
So I'm thinking we keep messy how it is. Maybe do something where we could answer some, like we could have, instead of people submitting things, we could like they could send in questions.
Hmm.
So we could do almost like a good cop, bad cop, because you give good advice. Like someone's gonna be like, how do I learn to drive? And you're gonna tell them to go to a class, and I'm gonna tell them to check out a vodka and wing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like I don't know.
Good advice and
Like
bad advice. We could
like
I would have a segment like that and all that stuff. I
messy
mean,
advice. Messy advice could be a new
I
segment.
can actually structure gay agenda like how he did it on his show. I was like, this is so much better than the gay agendas I do. He was coming up with ideas on the spot. We were like, okay, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. I was like, yeah, holy shit, yeah. Why don't I do this?
Because he's bringing up gay agenda stuff, and you're like, I don't know, gay. Like he's like, he looked at me and Mac and goes, "So what are some gay things going on?" And we're like, "I don't fucking know. Like
I
what
don't
gay?
know, girl.
What are the gays doing?
I've
I'm
just
not
been
gay."
sitting in my room eating Cheetos. What do you mean? But it was nice having a conversation with someone that's been doing it for like 10 years.
Yes.
You can tell he had it down to a science. And so it felt refreshing to like, especially coming from Notorious and people that had no idea what the fuck they were doing, actually approaching someone that knew what they were doing was like, I was like, oh, there's actually people in this industry that know what they're talking about.
Yes.
Thank you, because my experience so far has not been that.
And I love the studio, and I love the set. Like that, he's one of the people that we want to kind of like work with, and I love him. He's a good friend.
Yes, I still
Um,
need to. I don't want to pester him with emails though. That's the problem. He seems like a fucking busy ass person because doesn't he like run like 7 shows on his
I don't know.
own.
Yeah, we could be one of them shows, bitch. What is it gonna be like? Pay me your AdSense? Take it, ho.
Take it.
Take it.
Take it.
Take it. Take it, bitch. I don't even want it.
Take our AdSense, girl.
I don't
If
get
that pays the rent for the building and those mics, we will. As long as we're in there, you can take our fucking AdSense,
it.
girl.
And we'll make it easier. Look at this. Look at fucking Bob and Monet. Look at fucking Alaska and Willem. They Zoom, but they have a network making it look
They
nice.
have that's all we need. We just need someone in the room with us or on the Zoom with us to help
Yes.
mediate things for us to make us more. I guess that's all we basically need.
Yeah, because they send Willem and Alaska and all because you know these motherfuckers don't watch the show. They send them a breakdown. I've been there. They have a breakdown of bullets on talking points on how to follow a cohesive linear thing. You and I are supposed to be talking about things we don't want to do this year. It's been how long?
It's been dead ass. I don't even fucking know. It's been like 20 minutes. But because I think the problem is you tangent a lot.
So
And
do
then
you, bitch. Don't
no,
put this on me.
you tangent a lot more than me. But the problem is I enjoy your tangenting subjects sometimes more than the subjects I make up in my structure head. So I'm like, yeah, let's talk about this. Actually, dead ass. You know what I mean? The problem is we're too good. We're too good Judys. We're too good best Judys together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We kiki too much to the point that like we just love talking to each other whenever we're talking, and we forget that we have to do like a structure. So yeah, I think that's the one thing we need is just someone in the room with us to help mediate us to do an actual podcast rather than just being two girls kikiing.
And the
Um,
problem is we like each other.
Promise we like each other too much. Yes. But is there anything else you don't want to do this year? What's happening?
I want to get a maid.
Me too.
No, spirit. I thought it was gonna be stupid to say, but dead. I'm not kidding. I'm
Loki,
getting
I might hire like a housekeeper
yes.
like to come like once every like couple of weeks or something.
I got a great woman for you. Aris just gave me her cleaning lady. She's gonna come in and clean this place up nice.
Yeah, we
And
just
I'm
got
gonna put her bomb down.
we just had some people that like sent out flyers for our building that like live like only a few blocks down the street saying they would do housekeeping. And so I was kind of like, maybe I'll call them up. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you want to dust? And actually, I need someone to like seriously mop my floors.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I need a serious mopper, but I don't want to buy my own mop. I want someone to bring a serious mop and just mop my floors for me.
Yes. I was gonna say cleaning lady, but I think I need a maid because I also want someone to like do my laundry. And
Oh my
like
god, dear logic. I just want someone that like knows how to clean properly because I don't fucking know, bitch. I know there's dirt in corners and shit that I'm not probably looking at. I know as soon as I get like a professional cleaner in here, I'm gonna be like torn to shit by them, and I'm ready
oh
to.
my
You know
god.
what? Tell me what
Yeah,
I'm doing
yeah.
wrong, girl.
I'm gonna have someone do my laundry and they're gonna put out some like dirty jock strap and they'll be like, what the fuck is this going on, you slut?
I want someone to tell me that my fucking like washer and dryer has been dirty and there's like this easy way to fucking clean. And I'm sitting there like, I'm supposed to clean my washer and dryer. You know you're supposed to clean that shit.
I don't own one.
You don't own one? Well, apparently, yeah. You're supposed to clean your own fucking units. I didn't know that. I don't even know how to fucking do that. But thanks to
Oh shit.
TikTok,
Also,
I
you
was
know
like,
that,
wait, you're supposed to clean that shit? I thought they cleaned. They
that,
clean the clothes. Why am I supposed to clean the fucking clean?
that that's a great point. You wanna know what else I learned? Right now, literally as I'm loading my laundry, I've been doing laundry wrong. I'm 31, almost 31 years old.
How have you been doing laundry?
Because I've been doing these huge loads. Huge loads.
Huge
I've been
load.
doing these huge loads, and I take like one of those little what are the Tide Pods?
Mm-hmm.
One, throwing it in.
If it's a big load, it's supposed to be more than one.
It'd be like three.
Yeah, three. I put three whenever I
So
do big loads.
I've been living in like nasty clothes
Living
for
in
half
half
my
washed
life.
clothes.
You know I stink.
Yeah, I put 2 to 3. I put two, and then I put like a different, like a fabric cleaner thing, whatever, in my washer machine. Yeah, girl.
Turn
It's
off.
on the back of the box. You read
I
the
know
instructions.
it's literally on the back of a box. I was looking at it. I'm like, there's no way this is gonna do all this. And I look, I'm like, oh shit, three. Like
More
I've been
than
doing this
one.
wrong since college.
Oh my God, you stinky boy. See?
I've been getting laid and being so stinky. Imagine, like, look at this. I'm gonna get my life together. I'm gonna get my shit together. I spent $600 on cologne today.
When you say $600 on cologne, do you mean like
$100 on
three bottles, or do you mean like a bunch of bottles?
two
Because
bottles.
cologne varies.
Two bottles. I bought two Tom Ford
Two
colognes.
bottle. Oh shit! That's what I was thinking. When you said $600, I was like, did he buy a lot of cologne, or did he buy just like a couple bottles that were really fucking expensive?
Two Tom Ford
Two
colognes.
Tom Ford. I've never even smelled Tom Ford before. Are they
Yeah.
good?
I don't know. I didn't smell them. I just saw them on Amazon. Hope they're good.
So you just said, "Ooh, you will see." I can't do
Yeah.
that. I can't buy
Yeah.
cologne I've never smelled before. I'm not used to doing that, except for Scentbird. This podcast sponsored by no, but that's the only time I
Should we
get
go to our
cologne I
ad?
never smelled. Oh, we should. Yes, out. Yes, here's the ad. Psst, you, yeah, you, over here. I got something to tell you. Now, this time of year, everyone's talking about making big changes, which is all well and good, but most of the time, pretty unrealistic. We've all made that New Year's resolution to lose a lot of weight and then fell off of it 3 months later. Yeah, I've actually found that the smallest changes to your routine can make the biggest impact. In the same way, you don't have to break the bank to make a big deal purchase. Even the smallest things can be a part of a big change if it's something that you use every day, like my Raycons. Raycon is premium audio at the perfect price point, so you can build great habits without breaking the bank. Listening to a podcast on a new daily walk? Raycons. Need some good smug in-ear buds as you're running on the treadmill? Raycon. Whether you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds, low latency gaming headphones, or a speaker with a battery that will last all night at your next party, Raycon's got you covered. And yep, Raycons start at half the price of other premium audio brands. So you don't have to choose between products. You can get one of each, or a pair and a spare, and still pay less than you would with some of the other guys. One pair of earbuds in the bag, one pair of earbuds at your desk. Even if you know you'll love your Raycons as much as I do, Raycons want to make sure you feel great about your purchase. They offer buy now, pay later options, and every purchase has an easy and free return guarantee. Now, I love me some Raycon. The earbud tap functions make it easier. The noise isolation is great, and good awareness mode when you need to listen to whoever's around you when you're on the run. Ready to buy something small with a big impact? Go to buyraycon.com/messypod today to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/messypod to score 15% off. Buyraycon.com/messypod. MESSYPOD. Now back to the episode. Wow.
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 Oh
What
my
this
God.
entire episode was for. There you go.
That was
Hope you guys are
amazing.
happy. Raycon, y'all were
So
emailing
good.
me a
Look at this.
lot.
Well, we're gonna call this episode the Kiki.
The Kiki.
Let's have
The
a Kiki.
Kiki.
Also, news. I can't believe I don't know if I told you about this yet. I think I did. I don't know if it was when I saw you last.
What?
I have been specifically diagnosed.
With.
I'm severely bipolar.
Okay. We've been new. I feel like I brought up that idea to you a while ago and you
I
shut me
feel like I just
down.
told you I was gay and you told me the whole time you knew. Like, how dare you? This is my moment. I'm coming out as bipolar.
Thank you. I'm so honored that you were telling me this. I'm so
No,
honored that you would confide your mental diagnosis to me. So
well,
thank
because
you. I'm honored.
yeah, it's kind of like, hey, do you do a million things all at once? Hey, can you not move for weeks to a month at a time? Yeah, you're bipolar,
Yeah,
bitch.
that's bipolar. You didn't know that?
No, I just thought
Don't
I
act
was.
like you didn't know that. Yes, you didn't know that. But yes, you have periods of time. I can tell you have periods of time where you just don't move from the couch for like weeks. And I'm like, yeah, that's usually a signal.
But right now, I'm in a neutral. I'm in a good zone. But I'm realizing the triggers. So I need medicine to balance me out. So I need medicine to give me energy when I'm going low, and chill me the fuck out a little bit when I'm going nuts. And not doing drugs is a great thing because surprise, drugs can trigger episodes.
Yes, you probably you should not microdose on shrooms either because that can cause a massive breakdown if you have bipolar disorder.
Don't do that to me. I finally found something I liked. I have half a chocolate bar in the fridge as we
Oh,
speak.
even microdosing? Well,
Yes.
just be careful. Be
No.
careful.
No.
Be careful with it. Don't go crazy. Don't be like macro dosing every single day or some shit. You know what I mean? Take breaks. Be
I'm going
careful.
to Palm Springs with my mom tomorrow, and I was gonna do so many shrooms. She's not gonna know. Maybe I'll put it in her food. I don't know what I'll do,
You're
but
gonna
it's
do
gonna be weird.
the 4G of shrooms in a bag that I saw. That was crazy.
That was Mikey's. No, I would never do this, to my mother. But no, yeah, I'm gonna go to Palm Springs with my mom this weekend, and everything's been good. Everything's been much better. Last time me and Max saw together, I was like, it was I was in like a really bad low. And Mac was my little friend. He gave me he was a good hug. You've never seen me like that before. He was a little scary.
Yeah, you were upset. You were very sad. You were very low, and then you got even lower. You like kept on going back and forth. And I was like, "Are you good? What's
No,
do you need a hug?" And I hung out with you for a bit. I mean, I hovered around you. I made sure you were all right. I was being your bitch, being your main bitch.
you were being that. You weren't being a bitch. You were being a good friend. We had fun. We had a really good night. It's exactly what I needed. And in the morning, I felt so much better.
That's good. That's good. I saw you're back in the gym.
Back in the gym, I
I
have to
need
go.
to get back in the gym. I canceled my subscription last year and haven't gotten a new gym yet. So
You know what I'm doing, Mac, and I'm going to tell you, like I've been talking shit about Equinox and those club things for
hmm
a while because I haven't been using the amenities and everything. I'm starting to. Like I'm telling you, I'm taking yoga.
ooh,
I'm taking yoga, bitch. I have a massage scheduled in the morning to get these knots out of
ooh,
my back. I'm getting the steam room therapy, sound therapy. I'm like,
ooh.
yeah,
Are you gonna get cupped? Get cupping? Isn't that
I
what
want
it
to get
is?
cupped. I'm gonna get cupped.
You're gonna get
You know what
cupped?
you would like to do? Let's go get the pins. Acupuncture.
No, I never want to get acupuncture. I feel like if I were to do that, I will piss myself.
Come on.
Like I feel like they're gonna stick it in one place and it's gonna shock me so much. I'm literally just gonna piss on the floor. It's just gonna be the entire towel is covered in piss.
That's fine. Come on. You be a piss queen.
I don't know. I feel like I need to do other types of therapy before I jump to that extreme.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Should we do group therapy? Should we go to couples therapy? Let's go to a couples therapist and not tell them that we're not a couple. Let's see what they say. Let's see.
No. We know, first of all, how can we convince someone that we're a couple? I feel
What
like
do
as
you
soon as we
mean?
walk into a room together, people are gonna be like, "No,
What do you mean? This isn't the movie Bros.
this isn't the movie. Wouldn't this be the movie, bros? If we were dating,
Yes.
though, that's the
Yes, that's why.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be Billy Eichner. How dare you?
Oh my goodness. No, I think that'd be fun. I think I do want to do acupuncture. I want to do more like Zen things. I'm getting to that age.
hmm
I'm getting to that age, man. I think I'm really I don't want to go. One thing I don't want to do anything I don't want to do. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go to clubs. I don't want to go to bars. I only will go to bars if you pay me to go, or if it's for a special event.
hmm
That's it. I am not gonna. I keep getting invited by people that host things all over town, and I'm always going to stuff. I have been for years. Not doing it anymore. Don't care. Don't care about going to your DJ set. I don't care because you don't want me there. You want a body. You want to make it look like it's
hmm
busy so that they keep booking you.
hmm
I don't give a fuck.
That's the goal. That's the goal. What do I not want to do? I don't even know what I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to edit my own videos anymore.
You don't have to.
I mean, I do want to edit my own videos, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know.
But then, Mac, if you don't edit your own videos anymore, then you're gonna have to start being funny during filming.
Listen, I'm fucking hilarious. Okay,
Yeah?
I am so funny. Did you see my latest video? There's not that much editing in it, and I'm hilarious.
You are hysterical. It does cost. It costs like you're looking at a minimum of $500 a video.
Yes, that's the problem. Not even a minimum. Not even 500. It'll be so much more now
No,
compared to
that well, I
500.
could quote it at like five, depending on how much money you pull in. Honestly, it does really affect it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
was talking. I'm friends with Nick Trixie Mattel's editor, and I was going over stuff about him with him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, for like a full video, it's like $500 plus."
That's the
Wow.
tea. And that's the
But the thing
tea.
is, when you're pulling in millions of views, it's worth it, kind of.
Where?
Not you.
It's like, where's the millions, girl? I haven't gotten
Back
that. I haven't pulled that in a couple years. What do you mean?
to some gay shit. You'll be back.
Back to some gay shit? No. Um, uh, what else do I want to do?
What kind of content do you not want to make anymore?
There's none in particular that I don't want to make. I don't want to be like feel like I'm stuck doing reactions 24/7. That's definitely something I don't want to do this year. I still want to do reactions here and there, but I just don't want to feel like that's like the only thing I have to do.
Is there
I,
any social media platform you don't want to use anymore? Like if you could, if you can squash it.
if I can squash a social media app, I don't want to use Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, I was blurry for a second as soon as I said that. I don't want to use Twitter. I'm tired of it. Ever since Mr. Muskie has taken it over, it has been glitching every single day for the past like 3 fucking months. Right now, I can't follow anybody on
Yeah,
Twitter
no.
right now
Yeah.
because I get a pop up saying I've reached my limit of follows in the day. And I'm like, girl, I haven't followed anybody in like months. What do you mean I've reached a limit? Twitter's messed up. It's messy. It's just a cesspool of people on political platforms screaming political shit 24/7 now, and politicians milking that fact and then trying to keep it that cesspool because it helps their fucking careers only and makes everyone else miserable. I just it's
Is the
just not a
internet?
vibe anymore.
I feel like the internet's dying.
Internet's not dying. It's becoming more common. And
No,
because it's
because
becoming more common, people are just on it chronically now, and it's getting weird.
no, I think it's
It used to be just a bunch
because
of memes and jokes, and now it's people expressing their full feelings, and then other people yelling at them, saying like, "Your
no,
feelings
I
don't
think
match my feelings." So now I'm mad at you for not having the same feelings about things that I have, and now you have to die. But mental health is very important. Mental health is so important. But I'm going to tell you to kill yourself because I don't agree with you. But mental health is so important. It's so important. You know what I mean? It's that. That's the internet right now. Mental health is so important. We got to celebrate mental health. But oh my gosh, that person has to kill themselves because they're just not agreeing with me.
hey, unalive.
Unalive. Just because you change the words does not mean that the meaning is different. You're still telling someone to kill themselves. You know what I mean? So Jesus.
No, it's a mixture of that, and I feel like that it's becoming a business. And I don't know if it's because millennials grew up with it and have turned it into the only way to use marketing ever. Period. Look, everything what you just said about Twitter, everything that TikTok has become, everything that Instagram is, where it's not even pictures anymore. It's just ads, ads, ads. Facebook ads, ads, ads. Where
Mm-hmm.
it's not even a social interaction thing anymore. It's not to keep up
No,
with people. It's just to get
it
marketed
is
to.
not a social interaction. The social interaction has disappeared. You know, it used the days when we just post memes and joke with each other back and forth.
Yeah,
Has
it's
I feel
not
like
social media.
minimalized.
It's not
Just don't.
social media. It's just media.
It's just media. Yes, literally, it's media with some socialness to it. Sometimes we're all in our corners still. Um, but yeah, that definitely not Twitter. I'm done with Twitter basically. But I mean, I'm still going to use it because I'm fucking, I'm an online person. But
Yeah.
I feel like I am not as online as a lot of people are because of the pandemic. Like, I guess the term is now being chronically online when people are like talking or I guess commenting a certain way. People say, "Oh, this person's chronically online," and I've
Yeah.
noticed that a lot. You know, I've noticed a lot of people always talk about how they're like on TikTok for like 17 hours until 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, girl, what?
I mean, I have anxiety when my phone, like if I'm out and my phone dies, I full blown anxiety.
Full on anxiety. I don't allow myself to scroll social media in the morning anymore. I don't do that. I
Oh,
not when I wake up and the first thing I don't grab is not Twitter anymore because doom scrolling is a terrible thing, especially in the beginning of the fucking day, and then it could ruin your whole ass mood. And so I just don't do that anymore.
no,
That's
that's
my
very.
thing. I'm not ruining my fucking mood in the beginning of the day. That's my 2023. I'm
Social
waking
media
up,
doesn't ruin
getting
my
out of
mood,
bed, wanting to live.
but it doesn't ruin my mood. Like my mood really doesn't get affected. Like, oh, that terrible thing happened. I feel like I've become so numb to terrible things happening. I don't care.
Not this terrible thing. You know me. I get pissed off when people say stupid shit.
Oh, like how you
Shit, that's
copy
so
reaction to
stupid.
Grammy
I
fashion.
fucking hate when people are purposely spreading misinformation just for malicious reasons, and that happens a lot. That's been happening a lot, especially on TikTok and on Twitter too. And just whenever I see that shit, it just pisses me off. I'm like, why are you like this? What level of narcissism do you have that you feel the need to spread misinformation just for interaction? You know?
No, it's very much so like that.
So yeah, that's why I'm like I can't be scrolling on social media anymore. I gotta just get up, get out of bed. I make my bed every morning now. That's helped me mentally for some reason. Just making my
And,
bed, doing something every same, yeah, same. I see it right there. It's fully made. That's what I do a lot now. But yeah, I'm just mostly focusing on just making myself feel human and okay again.
good.
I don't. I mean, I don't smoke weed that much anymore. I
Okay.
don't. I never really drank that much alcohol in the first place, but I haven't touched a glass of wine since January 3rd, I think. Um, but yeah, I've been sober a lot more, and we're only 2 months in, and that's scary to say out loud.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
been sober the longest. It's been the longest I've been sober for the past 3 years, and we're only 2 months in, girl.
yeah. I'm open. I mean, I haven't been fully sober. I'm having the occasional cocktail now. Never really at home. I'll have a few when I go out. Um, that's really about it. It's just calming down.
hmm
That's really it.
Yeah, calming down. The excitement of being outside has faded a little bit, and now we're all being like, okay, let's focus on what do I need to improve about myself? Because I feel like that's what 2022 was. We all in the pandemic, we all developed some habits and unhealthy ways of life. And then in 2022, we all went out into the world with that habits and with the mixed with the excitement of going outside again, finally, fully. And now I feel like this year, a lot of people are like, okay, so these habits are killing me. Let me take a step back. Because I know so many people that are cutting out alcohol. This like so more than my like I've ever heard in my entire life. People are just like, I'm not drinking that much anymore. I'm over it. You
Yeah.
know,
Like
it's
that's another reason why I don't want to go to the clubs and everything. I don't want to feel pressured to have to drink. I don't want to or do anything. I kind of I want to be 100% of the time.
mm-hmm.
And that's just I like feeling good. And I
Yeah.
don't want to make feel bad. And it always goes back to, okay, well, you did the things that have inevitably made yourself feel bad, whether you were under the influence of anything or whatever. So why? Okay, so if you do those things when you're in these spaces, then don't go to these spaces,
Mm-hmm.
like or be
Mm-hmm.
around these people or do these things. So it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I like feeling good. I
Yeah.
don't like feeling that way.
That's my problem.
Let's
Yeah.
do more of this. Let's do more of the sound massages or all these other things. Like I really want to focus on just me, and like I think that's why you taking time for yourself, me doing that, and finding other career paths and doing all this kind of stuff. I'm kind of just like, fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. I'm gonna be selfish. I want to focus on me being happy and good. Because you and I know people that will drive themselves into the mud, being so fucking successful or whatever the hell, they'll put themselves out there and get what? They miserable as hell.
Miserable as hell. There's a lot of people. Um, but yeah, I'm the same. That's why I started cutting out weed a lot because I was like, I need energy again. I lost a lot of energy in these past like 3 years alone, basically, and not thinking like, oh, where did it all go? It's because of the fucking weed. Smoking weed, fucking up my lungs a lot, and having asthma on top of it, like a crazy person. I was losing a lot of energy, and I've been trying to gain it. But I need to be in a position like you, where I need to like place myself in environments where I don't feel like I need to go back to it or something. Because I've been experiencing like boredom more than ever before. Not that was the reason why I started smoking, or like I would just hit my pen or something because I'm like I'm bored. I might as well be a little high. I'm not doing anything, or I'm sitting in front of a computer for 24 hours. I might as well hit this pipe or some shit. It's that boredom that I need to find a way to fully escape.
You need to do things.
I need to do things.
You need to find like
Mac does it needs to finally do things.
yeah. But no, Mac's second channel. Mac does it, but really though.
Really dumb. I'm going to start a series on like TikTok and shorts called Going Outside Today. So whenever I like go to an event or something, I'm going to do like a little short 1 minute TikTok of like my experience at said event.
Yeah,
It's like I'm going outside today.
yeah. I like those things. I don't really want to do events. I don't want to do the influencery events.
I don't do influencer events.
I know
You
you don't.
you never want to go to the events that I invite you to, but I'm telling you, all these events I go to, like there's nary an influencer there, girl. I'm just part of a PR list, girl.
I know, but what event?
I am the current influencer's influencer, bitch. I get invited to different parties.
Yes, but when I go with you, you don't even know that you can cut the line.
I don't. I don't know how I can cut the line. I never. I don't
You
like to.
you don't even know your emails, bitch. Look at the back.
I don't look at the emails. I just say, yeah, I'm gonna go, and I show up.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
I'm leaving soon for I'm gonna talk about it again. I do it every time, but this time I have a reason. I leave soon to shave my head.
are you still going?
Yes, and there was just a huge earthquake.
Yes, and like 9,000 people died, I believe, between Syria and Turkey in
Now,
total. That's what I'm saying.
Matt,
Like, are you still gonna go?
yeah, yeah,
Like, are they
absolutely.
still allowing it? Are they still like, is it still scheduled? Like,
Yeah, we good.
okay, because I feel like they need doctors and hospitals. So, like, I
Now,
don't know.
I don't. Here's my one concern. I don't mean to make a joke,
Don't. We end
but
it right there. That's
no,
when we
no,
stop.
no, no, no,
That is
no.
when we
But
stop
no, no, listen
talking.
to me, listen to me. But imagine I'm mid surgery,
Oh, and
and then all of a sudden,
stop. Jesus Christ. That would have been
imagine
terrible. Mid,
scalpel to my
but
head.
imagine people that probably were like mid surge or mid something when did it hit? What time did I think it was at 3 a.m. though in Turkey. It was like on the border of Turkey and Syria. But yeah, pray for them. There are organizations people want to donate for their hospitals and all that stuff. But it's terrible. It's a terrible disaster. There's those. That's also one of the things I don't like about social media is the like surprise sharing of sensitive imagery and videos, especially on TikTok, because TikTok can't keep up with when things are sensitive. So you're scrolling on your For You page and suddenly you're seeing someone getting crushed by a building in the same time you're seeing like a compilation of cats. And I'm like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? That's also one of the reasons like social media is so like I can't scroll in the morning. It's too many emotions going back and forth. Then
Yeah.
suddenly I'm exhausted and in a bad mood for the rest of the day. So I don't, yeah.
Well, well, I'm here for you.
Wow. I'm glad you. What time? When are you going? In March?
I'm going beginning of March.
Beginning of March.
So maybe I'll be back. So I don't know when so we were gone. So how long have we been gone?
We've been gone for almost 2 months now, and low-key it might be three. We might start at the end of March.
Yeah, literally. I'm not
I'm
kidding.
okay with starting when you're in a when you feel like your body is in a better
Yeah, and that gives us
when your hair is back.
yeah,
We'll start when your hair is back.
yeah. The one where Mike's bald. We'll have everything laid out. We are working on some things, as you guys know. Me and Mac talked about it briefly. We're like even talking about like having a structure and everything like that. So
Mhm.
that's why this break is taking a little longer than others. Me and Mac are not only figuring stuff out for our personal lives. A lot has changed in my work life.
Mhm.
I'm juggling a lot of things, and yeah, I don't want to not be able to do this podcast because I have too much going on. So,
Mhm.
and I know Mac feels the same way. So, because this is one of the things I do look forward to, because even though both of us are like, oh, that fucking podcast, I fucking love doing this podcast.
I love doing it. That's why I keep on putting myself in the position of like doing editing this and doing this every single fucking week.
Yeah.
But I love to get someone to take that off our hand. Once, if we ever find someone to take the things that we're just, it's not the filming of the podcast that we're dredging over. It's the things that we have to do after the podcast and the things we have to do before the podcast. But when we're sitting down and we're talking, we it's like we instantly remember why we do this.
Yeah.
But like
This
setting
podcast was
everything
supposed to
up.
be about something. And
It was something we talk about things we don't want to do, things we don't like, things we want to cancel in 2023. But
being ugly. Bye.
being ugly, yeah, like what the fuck? Be pretty. What's wrong with
I've
you?
never, and that's the one thing I will never get mad at a mean comment or anything like that again, because I just know that they're ugly. Imagine being that ugly. Ew.
I refuse to take a mean comment from someone with a profile picture that's not them seriously. I'm like,
Or
you think you can be an asshole behind anonymity, and you think I'm gonna
yes,
take you
or
to the heart? No, girl.
on Twitter,
I'm
a meme.
publicly honest. You're
I'll
not.
have
So,
someone, I'll have someone quote tweet my tweet saying some bullshit, and they don't even follow me. I'm like, I'm like, so you have some shit to say. I don't even know who you
you know who
are,
you
and
are.
you had to look up.
It's like being miserable is a disease. You know, get well soon, girl.
Oh my God, you can't be ugly and mean. Pick a struggle. It's not going to work for you. It's not. Like I'm funny and stunning, so everything's great.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go find you, Mac?
You can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does. That's MACDOSI. Oh fuck! Wait, no, we do. Oh
No,
shit!
no,
Wait!
no,
Oh my
no,
god!
no.
That is
Ah,
NUTELLA. I also started a shorts channel. It's Mac Does It Shorts. If you guys want to search that up, there's like
I
three.
also have a shorts channel, Mike and TV Shorts. And this
Yeah, it's
podcast might start having shorts too, but it's just going to be on the podcast.
coming on the podcast. Where can we find you, Mike?
I mean, if you go, fuck yourself.
Yes, and you can find this podcast on your research MessyPod, and so it's YPOD or MessyPod with Mac and Mike on TikTok. You can also email us your gay agenda ideas.
I don't know if we want them to do. Do you want to do gay agendas?
I don't know. Don't email us right now. Actually, don't.
Yeah.
We're not even coming back until like March.
You know what you can start emailing us? You know what you can start emailing us? Email us intros again. I want intros again.
Yes, definitely email us intros.
If you have a hookup time story, send us a voice note somehow. I'm not reading them anymore. Send us a voice note somehow. Or if you have a question, like a personal thing that you want advice on, you want Mac's advice and my advice, send it on over.
Yeah, send it over. If you guys have segment ideas, you know, we're trying to rebuild the podcast a little bit. So if you have segment ideas, things you want to see us possibly do every episode or every other episode, always feel free to send us that. You know, right now our email is going to be a suggestion box. That's what it is. Our email is going to be a suggestion box. We will see you guys hopefully by the end of March, beginning of what's after March? April.
We'll see when we see you.
Is April after March? April. Yes, April. Girl, I've been out of education for like 5 years. I don't fucking remember shit anymore.
Why?
You want me to name the planets real quick? It's
yes.
The sun.
The sun is not a
Shut the fuck up.
planet.
It's the planet to me. It can be a planet if it wants to be, okay? It's 2023. If the sun was identified as a fucking planet, the sun can identify as a fucking planet. Don't you be a fucking bigot. It's the sun, Mercury, Mars. No. Mercury.
No!
Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter,
Yes.
Saturn,
Yes.
Uranus, Neptune, then Pluto, right?
Yes.
Okay. Bitch, that was the fastest I've ever done it. We're growing, we're learning.
Hey, bye, everybody.
You've been douched.